Well, it's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
The Untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing game's been missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers now patrolling the streets, Homestead, just walking around the neighborhood in the new True School Sports hoodie. Got the new True School Sports gear. Check it out on Teespring beneath the comment section down below. Now listen, man. I was there, I was at the Hard Rock. I saw Frank Martin. Got my first true look at Frank Martin because I've been hearing things about Frank Martin through the grapevine. I've been hearing people gassing him up because, I got people in Texas, people out on the West Coast. Sometimes I hear about fighters months and months in advance before I actually watch them. So this was one of those cases this past weekend when he fought Romero Duno. Romero Duno, most of us know him as the guy that got flatlined by Ryan Garcia. But, we know who he is, so it made the fight a little interesting. Frank Martin, he didn't get him out of there as fast as Ryan Garcia. He got him out of there in the fourth round. Ryan Garcia got him out of there in the first. So, we can't get too gassed off of what he did because we know Duno's been knocked out. We know Duno isn't no great fighter, but nonetheless, it is somewhat of a statement. It is a very good first impression. I thought Frank Martin showed really good punch placement, pivoted very well, obviously has some athleticism to boot. Looks like a good prospect, and now he's 15-0, 11 knockouts, yet another. Add him to the laundry list of talent in the lightweight division, because the lightweight division has so much young talent coming up. It's going to be a gauntlet. I'm telling you, these next couple years of lightweight, it's going to be a gauntlet of really good fights. And with that being said, it's funny. So Frank Martin, he's trained by Derek James. So that means he's going to be very well schooled. He's going to have his hand positioning in order. He's going to have certain things about him that Derek James fighters tend to have in order whenever they fight under them lights. Frank Martin, who did he call out? Who did Frank Martin say he wanted to fight? He said he wanted to fight Devin Haney. So listen, man, if Devin Haney can't get no opponents, let's say George Kambosos don't want to fight him. Let's just say, I don't know, whoever, Tank, T.O., whoever we try to fight, if they don't want to fight him, well, guess what? Frank Martin raised his hand and he said, I want to fight Devin Haney. So if Devin Haney don't got nobody to fight, fight Frank Martin. And if you don't fight Frank Martin, that means he's ducking Frank Martin. Devin Haney's ducking Frank Martin if he doesn't have any options and he doesn't at least try to explore what the opportunity could be like. Just saying, just throwing it out there because Frank did call him out. It's something to explore. In life you can only explore the options you have available, and it looks to be an available option. So there's that. But listen, aside from Devin Haney, I didn't read the quote, so I don't know what was said, but I heard and I saw a headline that apparently Rayo Valenzuela is calling out Frank Martin. You know what? Devin Haney might be a very unrealistic because Devin Haney's at a higher level. Devin Haney wants to fight for titles. Devin Haney's a headliner, multi-million-dollar fighter. Devin Haney's looking for those big fights. Frank Martin's not there yet. But and he's on the zone. He's on the zone. He's with Eddie Hearn, all that stuff. So Rayo Valenzuela could be an option, and I think it'd be a brilliant fight for PBC. I think it would be one of the most brilliant options in the PBC stable for them. You got Rayo Valenzuela, a young, up-and-coming, hungry Mexican fighter who throws a lot of punches. He trains in the Benavidez camp. It would be really good. It would be the classic bull versus matador type matchup where you get a guy in Valenzuela who throws volumes of punches against a guy like Martin who's shown the slickness and the ability to slip punches and counter and just be explosive when he needs to. I think it's a great fight. I think if PBC, and look, PBC, Al Heyman, the Watson family, all you guys, here's an advisory tip, a True School Sports advisory tip. Again, free of charge, all right? If y'all want to make a good headlining fight on PBC, I'm talking about like FS1 or like one of them weekday cards or one of them Sunday night cards, these random cards that PBC does. If you're looking for a main event to fill that slot between two young fighters that would get people interested in their careers and bring some good ratings, not just for that fight, but long term. The fight you want to make is Rayo Valenzuela versus Frank Martin, because of the fact that you have, just a style matchup. The style matchup is brilliant. You got two guys that believe in themselves exponentially. I think Rayo believes in himself. Rayo's been tested in that gym. Frank Martin's been tested in that gym. And listen, 2022, it's got to be the year of no excuses and no dishonor. Boxing has to set a higher standard. We got to continue to do what's right, not just for the business side of the sport, which is important, but we also have to do what's right for the integrity, the competitive integrity, and for the health of the sport. Because you can't think long term. You can't continue to treat boxing like a garage sale. You got to make good fights that the consumers want to see. And you got to expose these young talents to the people out there so that people can know who the Frank Martin is, so people can know who Rayo Valenzuela is, and let them make their own choices for themselves. All right? So I want to see this fight. I want to see this fight next. Make this shit happen. Frank Martin, Rayo Valenzuela, PBC, main event, sink or swim, two undefeated young prospects trying to find their way in the sport. It don't really get much better than that. I feel like there's things in Rayo style Frank Martin could capitalize on. I feel like Rayo gets a bit wild and throws a lot of punches, so obviously he's able to get countered. And with Frank Martin's explosiveness and his activity and his ability to counterpunch, that's going to present him some opportunities. And from the Rayo Valenzuela side of things, Frank Martin's 15-0, but has he fought anybody that throws the volume of punches he throws? And if he hasn't dealt with that so far, how will he deal with it? There's some good questions. There's some good storylines, man. Come on, PBC, make this shit happen. Make this shit happen, man. The untouchable has spoken. And we want to see Frank Martin versus Rayo Valenzuela. So, you guys let me know what you think. Let me know what you thought about Frank Martin's performance against Romero Duno. And, man, let me know what you think. Who do you think wins between Frank Martin and Rayo Valenzuela? I think it's a great fight, but leave your comments down below. Make sure you guys definitely take the time to subscribe, because we got a lot of great things coming out here on True School Sports. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys. Thank you for watching another video on True School Sports, the home of boxing. If you made it this far, do me a favor and do yourself a damn favor. Hit that subscribe button and surely you will not be disappointed. True School Sports bringing you the latest and greatest, the untouchable, boxing content, interviews, news videos, breakdowns, live fight reaction extravaganza. We've got a great community of people here, boxing fans all over the world, from America to the UK to Australia, and on and on and on. So join the empire today. Hit that subscribe button. Take care and God bless.